Alrighty, okay, I'm going to show you guys the Flawless in 5 this morning, mainly because we have an amazing promotion right now, but also because it is what I do every single day if I need to put on any makeup. What's really cool about Flawless in 5, which you may not have caught since the last time I've done a video, is that now you can choose your foundation if you want tint skin or dew skin. So tint skin is our more buildable foundation. This is something I would wear if it was like a date night or if I'm actually gonna see people I care about. But if I'm just running around town, I'm gonna do the dew skin. The dew skin is more sheer, so it'll definitely even the skin tone, but it's not gonna hide freckles or anything like that. The dew skin also comes in a pump. It also has SPF. So this is something I usually throw on after my lotion every day if that's all I'm gonna do. Like just a little dew skin to even myself out and have sunscreen. So you can choose from the dew skin. The dew skin comes in color ranges, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I find that 1, 2, and 3 are the most popular. Most people are 2. If you guys have any questions about your shades though, you can feel free to message me. Tint skin, the most popular shades I've found are linen and sand. I'm sand for sure, especially with the summer, but in general, I'm usually a sand. And we always have recommended with the tint skin that you apply it with our retractable brush. I love this brush because 1, it's retractable. So if you ever have to travel or when you're throwing it in your bag, you don't have to worry about the bristles getting dirty on touching things. But also because it helps the makeup go on so much easier. You use less product and it feels amazing. And it just gives a really nice even coverage. If you're looking for more opaque coverage in your foundation, then you're going to want to use a flat foundation brush. But in general, I find this brush is amazing. So what's really cool right now is that if you buy our Flawless in 5, which is 6 products for $150, so just the easiest way to switch over all your makeup to non-toxic beauty, you're gonna get this brush for free. And I believe this brush retails for $35, so it's a really great freebie. So I'm gonna show you how I apply my tint skin. I just put a little bit, like less than a dime size amount on my hand and take my brush, dab it, and then just swirl it. And again, I love this brush because it gets, don't forget your neck because you don't want your neck to be just a different color. I love this brush because it just helps get the makeup in all over smoothly. You're not losing, like when I was using it without the brush and you're rubbing it in your fingers, you're losing foundation or tint skin in between your fingers. So you're just wasting product. So that's my first pass. If you guys feel like, there's another area, it is buildable foundation. So say I had something I really wanted to cover, I could go back in, put a little bit more tint skin on and layer it. Now again, this is a tinted foundation, but it's not heavy at all. In fact, people feel like when they put the dew skin on, the dew skin actually has a thicker texture because it has a lot of hyaluronic acid in it and a dewy texture. So it is not thick at all, I promise you. So that's the tint skin. The next thing I'm gonna do is put on my concealer. And for me, I use 2 shades of concealer. I use light and medium ones seem to be the most popular colors that I've seen too. So I use a shade lighter than my skin under my eyes, and then I use a shade closer to my skin if I'm gonna cover up any blemishes. So our concealer pen, you click the end to start. And if you do order a concealer pen, please know you have to click it at least 30 to 40 times to get it to start. So it's not broken. So if you see how I'm doing this here, it's kind of like an inverted triangle. And then you're gonna use your ring finger because that's your most delicate finger, and you're just gonna tap. You don't wanna pull on any of the skin, on your face in general, but particularly around your eyes. And I like using a shade lighter underneath my eyes so that it really just pops and highlights. The whole goal, most of us, is to get rid of those darker circles under your eyes. And you can see how using a lighter color and then along your nose, which slenderizes the nose too, gives you that little brightness. Then I use medium 1 on any blemishes. So I'm kind of getting a little bit, I'm having a couple breakouts right now. Due to stress. Around my nose is always a little red. So you just use this on anything you want to cover on your face. Okay, so we have our tint skin and now we have our concealer on. So I'm gonna do my brows next. So brows is something I never did before until we came out with our brow gel, because I just was never going to take the time to do a pencil. But what I love about our brow gel, it's so easy. It's this great little brush. It has like a spoolie. And what you do is, I'm using actually dark, but I could use medium too. So what I like to do is start halfway back in my eyebrow so that if somehow so when I pull the brow gel out, I do kind of wipe it off here so I don't have a big clump of gel, but I like to start halfway back on my brow. That way, if there's too much, I can feather it forward or feather it back and not kind of run into a problem where I have a big goop. So the great thing about brow gel, and the reason why you would want to choose brow gel, is if you don't have any gaps in your lashes. So if you don't have something you need to fill in, but instead you just want to make them look thicker and fuller and then maybe hold the hair into place, brow gel is great. If you do have a gap that you need to cover, I would recommend going with our brow pencil. And you can even use both. I mean, you could use the brow pencil to fill in, and then you could use the brow gel just to thicken and keep those brows in place. So like I said, brows were something I never did. And then we came out with brow gel. I started using it and I started getting so many compliments and I started noticing the difference. I mean, brows really are, look, they just make you look more put together. And it's so easy with this. The next thing you might want to do is mascara. So I have eyelash extensions, so I don't ever wear mascara, but I love our volumizing mascara. It has a patented brush, has a ton of liquid or a ton of formulation in there, and I really like a wet mascara. And what I always do is like take it to the base and then blink through it, so you're really getting that mascara on every single lash. The next thing is blush. Now, usually I use our cream blush, but what's included in the Flawless M5 is our powder blushes. And if you guys are familiar with NARS Orgasm, we have Nectar, and it's very similar to NARS Orgasm. It's just a really pretty peachy shimmer. I'm using right now actually my powder brush. I like it because I'm not really I like to have a little bit more of a wider coverage on the blush. I don't like to have it so far in. You can use an angled blush brush if you want more precise application, but I just tend to use my bigger powder brush. And then the sixth step is lip gloss. So when you're ordering your Flawless M5, this is gonna be Peony. It's such a pretty pink. Once you try our lip glosses, I promise you'll be addicted. It's like the best texture. They stay on for a long time. They're really lovely. But the thing about the Flawless M5 that's really cool, so it's 6 products that help you get ready in under 5 minutes. While this video is not under 5 minutes, it's because I've been talking. But you can customize all your colors. So you get to choose your lip gloss color. You get to choose between 2 mascaras. You get to choose between a brow pencil and a brow gel and your colors there. You get to choose a concealer, your colors there, and your tint skin and or dew skin. And what's cool too is that when you're filling out the form online, it's almost like a little quiz. It'll ask you what your skin tones are, and then once you choose, it'll kind of make recommendations along the way. But if you guys have any questions about your colors, I'm more than happy to answer them. Again, we have a promotion happening right now where if you purchase the Flawless M5, which the retail value of all these products is over $180, but you can get it for $150. It's the easiest switch to get your makeup from toxic to non-toxic. And you're gonna get this free retractable brush. So it's a super great value. And again, if you add Banded Beauty onto this, you can triple dip basically, because Banded Beauty is $29 for the year. It's not an auto renew. You have to choose to renew it. And what it does is you get free shipping on all orders over $100, which this order would qualify. You get 10% back in every purchase in Beauty Counter credit, and you have 90 days to use those credits. So it's basically like shopping with a 10% discount. And then if you spend over $50 right now, the enrollment gift is our amazing overnight peel, which is one of our most addictive best-selling products. It retails for $63. So if you look at that, for $29 and buying the Flawless M5, you'll get a $63 product for free. You'll get free shipping, which is $6.95. You'll get, oh my God, I can't even do that math, but you'll get 10% back in product credits. So that's like, well, I guess that's $15 in product credits to use next time. And did I forget anything else? And you get free shipping. So it's a really great deal. Message me if you have any questions. I hope you guys have a great day.